The air buzzes with activity around Sigonella Air Base on the island of Sicily, but this is far from the usual amount of traffic for an April morning. The strategic location of Sigonella made it the obvious candidate to host units operating over Libya, and faced it with the task of supporting an influx of Air Force personnel.
Suddenly all the focus came to Sicily and came to Sigonella. The reaction was outstanding. We are doing our best, and I think that everybody appreciates this. So all the different detachments that are currently here in Sigonella report me that they are very happy about what we are doing for them. But we can say all the way around. I'm very happy about what the different nationality gives to us.
Daily meetings with the commanders of all 7 of the nations now deployed here have ensured the integration of all the different Air Force detachments. Within the Italian air base is the US Naval Air Station, the largest tenant command within the base. The US Navy has been working on supplying the visiting detachments with all they need for operations, fulfilling Sigonella's billing as the hub of the Met.
U.S. Naval Air Station Sigonella traditionally supports NATO, 6th Fleet, and combatant commanders. That hasn't changed throughout this mission, whether it's Odyssey Dawn, Unified Protector. We've basically increased our support through fuels, logistics, other supplies to many of the partner nations that have come, the Danish, the Swedish, and a few of the others that have come here for support, supplies, logistics.
As the political decisions over the situation in Libya took place, military logistics had to swing into action to get the forces where they needed to be.
Yes, it was definitely a rapid deployment. We got the UN resolution at 10 after midnight in the morning of Friday, and then later in the morning we got notice to prepare to move. In the evening we sent off our advance team, and then the next morning at 0600 we had 6 F-16s lift off from our home base. We landed down here at 11:40, and then 2 hours after that I called back and said we were ready, because we deployed with hot missiles and bombs, so we were set for any missions 2 hours after that.
It was a rapid response that was quickly able to make an impact on the situation on the ground, particularly in the besieged city of Benghazi.
We're used to operating fast and flexible with the F-16. Biggest difference here is that we're bringing in a lot of munitions. We're not used to spending so much munitions as we've been doing down here. And also one of the biggest challenges was with the limited amount of air freight available for us. We had to make sure that the first stuff we got down here was not lawn mowers and snow shovels. It had to be the right amount of stuff, the right stuff that came down here initially.
Jets like these are delicate machines, and the quantities of men and material required to keep them operational represents a formidable logistical challenge. The Danish detachment alone numbers over 100 people, working to maintain, refuel, load and arm the aircraft to a punishing operational schedule. Experience gained on previous NATO exercises proved especially valuable once the orders to deploy came through.
We just came back actually from a 1-month training deployment to Grosseto Air Base in the northern part of Italy, and that helped us a lot. We had a lot of Italian contacts, for instance in accordance to getting the right type of fuel, JP8 versus JP5, but also knowing the country, knowing how the air traffic control works and everything like that. So that's helped us a lot. We often do deployments. We go to Spain, we go to Portugal, we go everywhere. So it's paramount that you go abroad, you go out and you train with others that you're going to work with in a coalition or under the NATO umbrella.
As Gaddafi's forces show no sign of disengaging from operations against the Libyan population, the campaign to degrade his ability to threaten the lives of civilians looks set to continue until the aims of the operation have been achieved. For the detachments based here at Sigonella, the hardest work may still be ahead of them. This is David Heathfield at Sigonella Air Base reporting for NATO Channel.